Hello, my name is Mokitom, and welcome to the second episode of Friendship Investigations. Today's subject will be Sagun13. I've known him for quite some time. We have been good friends until a couple months ago. When I was playing with Sagan, both of us had the idea we had an idea of something, and when I found out with my good friend Fierce that Sagan knows how to grab IPs, he started sending me very weird and creepy videos on Discord. It was kind of scary, so I asked him why he was doing this, and he said just for fun. And when I found out that he actually does grab IPs, I listened to one of my friends' fears and unfriended and blocked him. I immediately sent a message to Rec Room about this, and they did nothing. Instead, he was left on the platform. But let's go back to the beginning. 2022, Titanic Legacy. The first game I'd ever started with, and also my most favorite game since the day I joined Rec Room. I've played the game for weeks on end, and my favorite role was the Marconi operator or the helmsman. Helmsman is the person that drives the ship. And so one day I was doing the thing, I walked in there, and I saw him doing Marconi, and I was like, "You one of the Marconi operators?" And we both just started playing Marconi operator together. At some point he left his old account and switched to his new one. And after that I never saw him again. Fast forward to like a couple weeks or months later after that incident, I met him, or I found his new account. I found his new account through one of my friends, Fierce, who gave me his account number and gave me his new Discord, and so I started playing with him again. It was cool. We had a lot of fun times together. Until that one day. I think it was in 2022. Close to end of 2022, Sagan started getting a bit abusive. Thinking he was the best. Forcing people to do things that they don't want. If not, he'll grab their IPs and stuff. He was forcing people to do things they don't want. He was being aggressive, abusive. And also he was very racist. He had said the N-word multiple times to a lot of people. Introducing one of my friends, Jacob, to the story. I was waiting in a game Belgium Bundesliga when one of my friends, Jacob, who was probably playing with Fierce and Sagan, joined my server and said when he was wearing the Pele outfit, I walked up to Sagan and he told me, "Ew, it's a black person." You can already see racism there. He says the N-word multiple times. He's also sexist, as well as probably a child predator, as well as a person who attempts to grab someone's IP through Discord by sending you links that if you open them, it'll get just personal information, and he will then probably sell it on the black market to get you killed. Or anything else. Waste your money, whatever. So note to self, if you see a person named Sagun13, either send a report to RecNet, or notify me on YouTube and leave a comment below this video telling me what's going on. I'll open up a Discord channel soon where you can join, and I will then leave a link in the description below so you can know what Discord channel is. You can join, and then you can give out sightings or people who... If you have any suggestions for future people who we have to investigate, comment below, or later on write them in my Discord server. Anyway, back on topic. So, it started getting a bit out of hand, as well as most of my friends had realized. Teddy, Yashin, Fierce, whoever I already know. As well as my two news friends, Sharkinator and Mr. Wolf, now known as Venom. All 5 or 6 of us knew that something was up. Doing the old stages of house mode roleplay, Sagun kept getting a bit uneasy. During the early stages of house mode roleplay, during the beta version, he was pretty nice. He played with us. We had fun. But during the front stages of house mode roleplay, the middle stages, it started getting kind of out of hand. He was becoming to get very angry. He did things we didn't want. He had, I don't know what, but he was using some things that we didn't want and stuff. And so one day I said, okay, this is enough. Stop, or you're gonna get some problems. He didn't stop, and so one day I threw him out of the game. I removed his makeup pen, and since that day, I don't know what has been going on with him, but let's fast forward to the final stages of the house mode roleplay middle version. We still had the Alpha 2 house, and one day I was playing with Jacob and I think it was Wolf. We were waiting for Shark when Owl joined the server. Mr. Owl, who is one of Sagun's friends, who for some fucking reason believes that he is a good person, which is 100% not true. There's not a single clip of Sagun13 on my channel, because by the time I open the channel, I already in front of him. But if I ever manage to see him again, I will definitely be recording the incident and the encounter to show you guys what it really is out there. So, yeah. So, I'll join the server, and we didn't expect anything, but there was something in my mind that knew, if Owl's here, Sagun's here, and a couple seconds later, Sagun joined the server, and basically, I kicked him out, and before he left, he said, I have your IP. Now don't get me wrong, this is not possible that he can have my IP. It's impossible. I have not clicked on any links from him, I have not done anything for him, I have not purchased anything for him. He had no chance he has my IP. So if he ever says he has your IP, unless you've clicked on a link from him, or at least done something for him, there might be a chance he's correct. But if you didn't, then it's a lie. Sagun is one of the biggest liars I've known, and also one of the most useless people. Since I made the last video on Teddy 04, who I basically had an issue with yesterday, Sagun's story is way back in the past. Because Sagun was one of my bigger friends until I met Wolf, Shark, Sagun, and whoever. Wolf, Shark, Teddy, Yash, and whoever I knew. Until that, Sagun was one of my biggest friends. But until I started developing my first game, World War I Trench Hangout, things started getting suspicious. So I was chatting with Sagun on Discord. Well, he had his face cam on. I didn't have one back then, so I didn't know. And he showed me SEX toys. Yes, he showed me those toys, and I didn't even know what they were at the time because I was not that horny back then, and I'm still not today. So I was very confused, but a couple weeks later I realized what they actually were, since I've actually found out that there was a website about this. And when I figured this out, I was shocked to see how bad Sagun was. A couple days later, he sent me a video of a man getting shot multiple times, probably a homeless man or something. Next video was someone getting shot in the head with a shotgun and his head being blown off. Third video was a man jerking off while being strangled by a rope. And that was when he crossed the line. I unfriended him, blocked him, and deleted his second account as well. Fast forward to 2023, a couple months ago, Fierce and I had enough of this shit and decided to file a full report to RecNet. And it worked. For one singular day. For one day it worked, and Rec Room unbanned him a week later. Now officially there's no known evidence that Sagun has officially left Rec Room. But it is unclear that that last time I saw him online it was on a different account. Looks like Sagun13, which was his old account name. He must have abandoned his old account name or his whole account in general, because maybe it might have gotten banned or something. But he's officially on a new account that the name I don't know right now. So please keep watch for any people named Sagun, because he is the person that is the biggest issue. So never trust any people named Sagun. Now fast forwarding to a couple days, or a couple weeks ago, I was talking with Theus when a mysterious account user joined that the name I didn't recognize. And the second he spoke, I immediately realized it was Sagun. Sagun started saying the N-word multiple times. He is a racist person, and he just tried to get me to like cry until he got mic banned. And both of us laughed at him so many times. Sagun is so idiotic. So listen, Sagun, if you see this video right now, everyone knows what you're doing. Everyone that knows my channel is gonna see what you're doing. So be on the whereabouts. The world has their eyes on you. Changing this is way better than making it worse. Making it worse could potentially get arrested. I don't even know what can happen, but Sagun, your life is in your hands. That's gonna be all for this episode. There's nothing else I have to cover. If there's anything else you guys need me to take a look at, if you have any info on Sagun13, please comment on this video and I'll do an extra video to it. My name is Mokitom. This was the second episode of Friendship Investigations, and thank you all for your time.